Hello and welcome to Carpool Weekly, giving you the news you need to know about from the week that was. Very quickly, if you like what we do here at Carpool, like and subscribe, but let's get right into it. I'm Seth Sturgill.
And I'm Matt Sawinski.
First story of the week, we've finally got a release date for Starfield, as well as the official announcement of the Starfield Direct. In a new trailer released Wednesday morning, Bethesda announced that Starfield will finally be dropping on September 6th, 2023. This is notably a bit of a delay, given that Xbox's showcase last June promised that every game shown, including Starfield, would be released within the next 12 months. Todd Howard appeared in the trailer to announce a dedicated Starfield Direct happening on June 11th, saying that, quote, "There's so much more that we still have to show you." End quote. Xbox Game Studios has also dated its next Xbox Game Showcase, happening just before the Starfield Direct on June 11th. Matt, it's finally time. I say let it cook. I'm good. Where are you at with Starfield?
Same goes. I have absolutely no problem with them taking a little bit more time to make sure it's bug-free and ready to go. It's that famous Miyamoto quote, "A bad game is bad." And that's the quote. So let them take their time. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let it cook. Let it cook, man. It's not going to be worse for this delay. And of course, the game's day one on Game Pass as well. So, we're good.
Exactly. Exactly. And that is not the only game that we're going to let cook, because Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has reportedly been delayed. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier reports that Rocksteady's upcoming Suicide Squad co-op shooter is seeing a delay out of its initial May 26th release date into an undetermined point in Q4 2023, following negative fan reaction to its gameplay reveal at the last Sony State of Play. Schreier says it's not likely to be a large delay, and he expects it to still release sometime this year. But this will be more time for them to polish rather than overhauling the game or doing something new. As of this recording, WB and Rocksteady have not officially confirmed the delay, but I mean, Jason Schreier is usually pretty right. Again, I'm okay with this. I wasn't too overwhelmed by gratitude with the footage that we saw. But Seth, am I off base here? What are you thinking?
No. Again, it's like we just said with Starfield. Let it cook. I'm good. I was actually impressed by the Suicide Squad gameplay. I'm not, it feels kind of dated. It feels like it's kind of like this whole games as a service thing. It's kind of, it's kind of over with, I feel like, unless you're Fortnite or something like that. So it felt like they were kind of chasing a trend that is a couple years old. But this seems like they just needed more time for spit and polish than anything else. No new release date yet. It's still apparently going to come sometime this year, but yeah, let it cook.
Very quickly, before we get into the next story, give me a date. Throw a date out there. When is Suicide Squad coming out?
It is good to get out of May, because May is when you got Zelda and stuff. So I think it's smart for them to get out of May. I'm going to go with a September, I don't know, September 15th or something. I don't even know if that's an accurate place in the calendar. Why not? What do you think?
I'm going to believe you. Okay. I was going to say September 2, but to be a little bit different, I'll say October 11th.
There you go.
That's what I'm going with.
Perfect. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Well, Matt, we have one of the co-hosts of the PlayStation Drive here on Carpool Gaming, so we had to hit a PlayStation story as well. The PS5 got an exciting new system update this week, finally adding Discord support. That's right. After a beta period early last month, the system update has now been rolled out globally, allowing players to voice chat directly from their PS5 console, as well as take advantage of Discord screen share. The update also adds VRR support for players using the 1440p resolution, data transferring between PS5 consoles, manually uploading game captures to the PlayStation app, using voice commands to capture video clips, and the ability to sort and filter games when adding them to a game list. Full details on this update can be found on the PlayStation blog, and I'll have the link below. Matt, PlayStation guy here. What do you think, man?
I'm excited. I'm finally that this is finally here. This is something that we've been asking for a long, long time. I'm not a big Fortnite player, but I hop in occasionally with my brother who plays on PC and my younger cousin who's on PlayStation. And it was really annoying having, one headphone in on the PlayStation, a separate headphone in on my phone to use a Discord chat. So having this all in one happy place is something that I'm very excited about. Also excited about the manually uploading game captures to the PlayStation app. There's a bunch of stuff here that's really, really cool. I'm excited to jump into that update and take a poke around. But Seth, anything here jump out at you?
Yeah, the Discord integration's cool. I think that for people who primarily stream, capture, chat over stuff like this, services like this, it's going to be very convenient. I know there are people even in the Carpool Gaming community who utilize the Carpool Gaming Discord. By the way, links are always in the video descriptions to join our wonderful Discord community. There are a lot of people in there that are excited about this because they're like, hey, I want to be able to stream and connect with people on Discord using my PS5. And yeah, like this was a no-brainer. It's cool to see this finally roll out.
Completely with you. I'm excited it's finally hitting. Globally available as of, well, yesterday as of recording, but you can go find it today. Go download the update. But this was a big week in terms of announcements because, of course, Capcom held their Capcom Spotlight presentation this week. So let's quickly roll through some of the announcements that we got in that. A demo for Resident Evil 4, being the remake, was shadow dropped. It's called the Chainsaw Demo and will allow you to play the game's opening section with no time limits. We got a brief teaser trailer for an upcoming animated film, Resident Evil Death Island. Exoprimal, the dinosaur shooty game, got a release date of July 14th. It'll have an open beta period next weekend from the 17th to the 19th and will also be dropping day 1 on Game Pass. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is dropping for next-gen platforms on April 28th. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective releases on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC on June 30th.
Yes.
Street Fighter 6 got an overview trailer with announcements of another color commentator, Hikaru Takahashi. And finally, the most important one, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection got a new overview trailer. And finally, really finally this time, Capcom announced a digital theme park called Capcom Town to celebrate its 40th anniversary this June. Whatever Capcom Town is, it will launch on June 12th, and you can check out the website for more details. So we got a whole bunch of info here, Seth. What jumps out at you?
I feel like both of our darlings appeared at this one. You're a huge fan of Battle Network. We got to see that. There's apparently going to be, like, I guess they had, like, some physical only, like, Japan only cards or something that they're, oh snap, he's pulling out for people watching the video. Yep.
Give me them.
Yep. He's got the physical there. Apparently they're working all of that stuff in. So it's going to be the complete Battle Network experience. My first time playing these games. So I'm really excited to have this. So we had your darling and my darling Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, one of my favorite games of all time. Is finally coming to Switch. I'm gonna play it on Switch June 30th. It looks amazing. It's got like the redone visuals. All of the music in the game have new arrangements. It looks awesome. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm super excited for you, dude, and that might be a good opportunity for me to check it out for the first time. For me, Resident Evil 4, the demo, I'm excited to check that out, and of course, I will take any opportunity to replay Mega Man Battle Network. I can't wait.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, that RE4 demo, you know, during State of Play, they were like, yeah, the demo's coming. I was a little surprised it didn't shadow drop there, but hey, it shadow dropped here, and we get to play that amazing opening section as much as we want before the game comes out in just 2 weeks now. So it's right around the corner.
And I'm entering a bit of an interesting era now because I like the Resident Evil games fine. I liked 7, I liked 8. But now I'm playing 8 on PSVR 2, and I waited to play 8 properly on PSVR 2, and now I just want to know, we do have confirmation that VR 2 is coming to Resident Evil 4 in the future. I might just end up waiting and playing it then, but I can't wait, Seth. I can't wait.
Yes. Well, this has been a really kind of up and down news week. We've had delays, we've had exciting announcements, and finally, our big story here to end with. According to a new report from Nintendo Life, several LEGO game projects have been quietly canceled. This comes from an article from Nintendo Life by Ollie Reynolds and Jack Yardwood. They claim that they've spoken to several sources confirming these cancellations, including a massive Disney collaboration game that was over 4 years deep into development. Nintendo Life writes, quote, known internally as Project Marley, this LEGO game is said to have featured multiple worlds and Disney characters including Jungle Book, Nightmare Before Christmas, Pirates of the Caribbean, Maleficent, Muppets, Frozen, Toy Story, Winnie the Pooh, any animated Disney property that's had the LEGO treatment, it seems, with the player exploring a large overworld and Diablo-like dungeons. The The player's overarching goal was to rid each world of an evil purple force corrupting the environment. If that sounds familiar, that's because a similar feature also showed up in Gameloft's Disney Dreamlight Valley, which launched in paid early access form on multiple platforms back in September of last year. We're told that the Traveler's Tales team was struggling with the direction of its Lego Disney project, and ultimately, that Dreamlight Valley proved to be the final nail in the coffin. It was canned after at least 4 years in development, end quote. Other canceled projects include Project Cosmic, said to be a Guardians of the Galaxy game that was in development for over 18 months, Project Rainbow Road, a quote non-Lego shooter featuring Warner Brothers IP like DC Comics, Rick and Morty, Looney Tunes, and apparently Stranger Things for some reason. A mobile port of Lego Worlds was also apparently in development. Other projects reportedly in jeopardy are a narrative-based Mandalorian DLC for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and a Lego Batman project. It's been suggested that resources have been shifted to another large-scale project demanding the studio's resources, a Skywalker Saga style treatment for the Lego Harry Potter games. This, I feel like they just got Thanos snapped over there. I feel like there's just like all these projects now turned to dust. It's kind of sad, man. Especially some of these sounded like pretty rad. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy getting their own game was like a no-brainer. Like this Disney thing seems like it could have been pretty cool. I don't know. What do you think about this?
Yeah, this sucks, honestly. Especially with the Disney game Project Marley being over 4 years into development.
Yes.
And with the evil purple force, which seems to be a recurring theme this week with Suicide Squad. I was really actually looking forward to the idea of this. This sounds really, really cool. Diablo style dungeons. This sounds like it could have been almost like a Minecraft dungeons, but for Lego and Disney, which sounds like would have been really, really awesome. Guardians of the Galaxy, of course. That's a deep blow. I would really, really like the game last year. So it's disappointing to hear about stuff like this, and like especially so for another remaster. Like I appreciate what Skywalker Saga was, but I would have rather have new games to play rather than them bringing back older games. But it's always disappointing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I feel bad for the people that are working there. I feel bad for all of their work that has apparently been shelved, at least for now. It seems to me, and this has just become more and more a reality of modern game development, when the Skywalker Saga came out and sold well, at least, I guess from WB's perspective, they're like, hey, just do that with Harry Potter, especially after the recent success of the new Harry Potter game too, in terms of its critical reception. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. My heart goes out to the people whose work is lost. Not hearing about layoffs, thankfully, though, in relation to this. So that's at least good. But yeah, pouring out for the games we won't get.
I know. And I hope everybody, I hope everybody does keep their job, and I hope they, as they move over to work on this next game, I hope they find value in doing so. And they, I hope the job security isn't at stake, because it's always even worse when people start losing their jobs. So heart goes out to everybody involved.
Absolutely. An up and down week in news, folks. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of it. And again, very quickly, like and subscribe if you like what we do here at Carpool. But until next week, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.